The number of people travelling by rail between Scotland and London has more than doubled in the last 10 years. A new report highlights the environmental benefits of switching from plane to train. It claims the carbon savings made in the past decade are equivalent to removing all traffic on the M8 motorway between Glasgow and Edinburgh for 2 years. Here's our transport correspondent, David Henderson.
Crossing the border, en route from London to Scotland's Central Belt, this new Virgin train's designed to speed up journey times. Passenger numbers have risen fast, with this service now more popular than it's been for 20 years.
Over the last decade, what we've seen is we had 1 in 10 journeys between Glasgow and London were made by train. Now what we're seeing is 25% of those journeys have been made by train. Last year we took 600,000 people from Glasgow to London on the West Coast and over 1 million journeys from Edinburgh to London.
So trains are gaining ground on planes, attracting a bigger share of that travel market. We boarded the service from Glasgow to London to find out why.
Do you always take the train?
No, normally fly.
You normally fly?
Yeah.
Why the difference this time around?
It's better chill. You can relax more.
On the train?
Yeah, you haven't got all the security issues and all that.
I don't think time-wise there's much difference in terms of flying if we were to fly into Gatwick or wherever. So it's as easy and it's, I suspect, more comfortable.
More Scots still fly to and from London, but a new study highlights the environmental impact of this move from plane to train.
Taking the train tends to produce less greenhouse gases than flying. So today's report says while more people are actually travelling from Scotland's Central Belt to London, carbon emissions from those journeys are actually falling.
By how much? Well, added up, the savings in the last decade are the same as removing all traffic from the M8 motorway between Glasgow and Edinburgh for 2 years. And if trains can match planes for passenger numbers, the potential savings even greater.
If rail can achieve that market share, what we'd see with the current growth levels in passenger is that levels could still grow at the rate they are now, but carbon emissions would actually fall, and we'd be seeing annual carbon emissions from travel between Scotland and London 5% below what they are today, even with an continued increase in passenger growth.
This summer, Edinburgh and Glasgow airports saw passenger numbers reach record levels, so flying's still hugely popular. But on routes to London, trains, it seems, are catching up. David Henderson, reporting Scotland.